The Rockford IceHogs close out their two-game weekend set and continue on their season-long six-game homestand tonight as they rematch against the Cleveland Monsters at BMO Harris Bank Center. Hello, everybody. Joseph Zakrzewski once again with you for tonight's episode of IceHogs Warmup. Coming up on the program, we're going to hear from interim head coach Anders Sorensen and one of the hot hands for your IceHogs on the ice last night in forward, Dylan McLaughlin, and then we'll come live to the BMO Harris Bank Center and get you ready for the opening puck drop. Well, for the IceHogs, they're coming off a 5-2 victory against the Cleveland Monsters an evening ago, and with the win, let's take a look at the updated Central Division standings. The IceHogs roll in with a 14-11 1-1 record to sit in third place of the Central Division, and they are on a 3-game winning streak. For the Cleveland Monsters, they are 11-10 4-3 and sit in fifth place of the North Division, and they have dropped their last two contests. And looking at the Central overall, the Chicago Wolves, the top team, but would suffer a tough loss last night to the Iowa Wild, Manitoba, an overtime loss to Grand Rapids. So for the IceHogs, they would chip away a little bit and still a chance to gain some ground with a victory here tonight. Grand Rapids, Iowa, Milwaukee, and Texas round out the rest of the Central Division. For your Rockford IceHogs, they look to continue their winning ways this weekend and continue on into 2022. They are now on a 3-game winning streak, which is tied for the longest for them this season. It was a 5-2 victory against the Cleveland Monsters last night and the rematch here tonight. The IceHogs were led by forward Dylan McLaughlin, who would have a goal and 2 assists in the contest, and forward Andre Altabarmakian would help out with 2 assists. It's been the quick starts for your IceHogs that have led them on to victory in each of the last 3 games. They would grab the game opening tally, and last night it was Wyatt Kalnick on the power play that would help the IceHogs to the quick 1-0 lead. Dylan McLaughlin and Andre Altabarmakian, they had a great night last night, looking to continue that here tonight. Both are on 3-game point streaks, and they've grabbed quite a few points over those 3 games. For McLaughlin, a goal and 5 assists, and for Andre Altabarmakian, he's got 2 goals and 3 assists over his last 3 games. And for Dylan McLaughlin, he has really been stepping up for the IceHogs as of late. He's got points in 10 of his last 13 games with 3 goals and 11 assists, so not too shabby for the IceHog leading scorer from a season ago. And the IceHogs want to continue to score goals in bunches. The IceHogs would hit the 5-goal mark last night for the second time this season, and they've scored 5 or more goals in 5 games so far this year, and that includes in each of the last 3 contests. They have outscored their opponents 19-4. It has been quite impressive to see. But last night was also a physical affair, which is a bit uncharacteristic for the IceHogs. They're usually one of the teams on the bottom echelon of the American Hockey League in terms of average penalty minutes per contest. In fact, looking at the IceHogs penalty minute numbers tonight, they are the 4th fewest penalized team coming into tonight's matchup. But again, 41 combined penalty minutes an evening ago, and that is the most they've seen this year. And they had 6 power play opportunities, which also ties a season high, and 11 power plays combined between them and the Monsters, which is another season high. So for the IceHogs to have success this evening and continue on with this 3-game winning streak, making it 4, they're going to have to play some 5-on-5 hockey. On the Cleveland Monsters side, this road trip for them is starting to wind down. Tonight is the 5th of their 5-game trek away from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse to begin 2022. They are 1-2-1 so far. They would grab goals from Carson Meyer last night as well as Kevin Stenlin on a 5-on-3 power play, but that would be it for the Monsters. Jake Christensen, who leads the team overall with 20 points, he would grab an assist on that power play goal, and he enters tonight's matchup tied for 3rd in the American Hockey League among defensemen in points. For the head-to-head meeting, tonight is the second of 4 get-togethers between the IceHogs and Monsters, and the final meeting at BMO Harris Bank Center. The IceHogs will travel to Cleveland and scheduled to play the Monsters at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse on March 13th and March 15th. And overall, tonight is the 75th all-time meeting between these two longtime rivals. The IceHogs holding the advantage right now, 39-31, 3-1. The IceHogs want to wrap up this weekend series against the Cleveland Monsters with a victory here tonight and continue on their winning ways. Well, coming up on IceHog Warmup, we're going to hear from the head coach, Anders Sorensen, get his take on last night's performance and what he wants his club to focus on here tonight. We'll also hear from forward Dylan McLaughlin, who was fantastic for the IceHogs an evening ago, goal and 2 assists, and him and Andre Altabarmakian now on 3-game point streaks entering tonight's matchup as well. And then, of course, we'll come live to the BMO and get you ready for the opening puck drop. So stick around for more IceHogs Warmup.